Now come to theorem 6.8. It is given as in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of square of the two sides. It is also called as Pythagoras theorem. Now in the first segment, as I send you theorem 6.7, that is one of the best concept to understand Pythagoras theorem, okay, on the basis of similarity of triangle. So once more I am going for the statement. In a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of two sides. So if I sketch a right angle triangle, see dear students, in your textbook the diagram is inverted, so you please draw this vertical diagram, because by this you can better understand where the right angle triangle is. So A, B, C. This is given and you have to prove that square of hypotenuse. Now in a right angle triangle, this side is called as what? Hypotenuse. This side is what? Altitude. And this one is the base. That we all know. So let's start the theorem now. First we will write given. In given you will write down in triangle ABC, angle B is right angle. Angle B is right angle, and we all know that if angle B is a right angle, A and C are acute angles. So we will write angle A and angle C are acute angle. Good morning, madam. Now what you have to prove? You have to prove that square of hypotenuse, that is AC square, is equal to AB square plus BC square. The square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of square of two adjacent sides. Proof. Yes madam. 45. 45, 46 something. Proof. Now in proof again we will write the given part here. In triangle ABC, angle B is right angle, okay. Now construction part. Construction. In construction we write down constructing BD perpendicular to AC. BD perpendicular to AC. So due to construction we got the two triangles, and in theorem 6.7 you have done that the triangles formed due to the perpendicular on hypotenuse are similar to the given triangle and they are mutually similar. So if I am considering triangle ADB and triangle ABC, so I can write directly, or if you want to write, you write there angle A is equal to angle A, common angle, and angle ADB is equal to angle ABC. It is what? Right angle. And then you will write therefore triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC by A criteria. So AB is the common side. So what I will write here? AB upon AD. AB upon AD. What I will write? AB upon AD for the smaller one. Then I will write here hypotenuse will be AC. So AC upon AB. So it will give us AB square is equal to AD into AC. Give it number 1. One more thing you have to add here, okay, after right angle, that is BD perpendicular to AC. Then you also write here D belongs to AC. D belongs to AC and AC is equal to AD plus DC. Okay, just write here before starting the theorem. Then we will start from here. Now we got first equation. What we got? AB square is equal to AD into AC. Then consider the lower triangle. So you write in triangle BDC and triangle ABC. BDC ABC. You can clearly see that angle C is the common. So I will write here angle C is equal to angle C. It is the common angle. We are just repeating theorem 6.7 once again. If you will not believe, we will write now angle BDC is equal to angle ABC. Angle BDC is equal to angle ABC. It is right angle. And therefore we will write triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. So now criteria is what? A criteria. See, in Pythagoras theorem you have to write all the things. If you are following the textbook, you can lose the marks. That is important. So here also BC is the common side. So I will write here, excuse me, I will write BC upon CD, and again the whole side is AC upon BC. So what I will get here? I will get BC square is equal to AC into DC. That is equation number 2. So we got the first one, AB square is equal to AD into AC, that is important, and here BC square is equal to AC into DC. Now add 1 and 2. Right here adding 1 and 2. Why we are adding 1 and 2? Because we have said that square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of square of two adjacent sides. So we will write here AB square plus BC square. The value of AB square you can see from here. AB square is AD into AC. So I will write here AD into AC plus you will get the value of BC square AC into DC. AC into DC. We put the value now. Then what you will do? Take common. Can you take AC common here? Yes, you can. So AC in bracket now AD plus CD. And what is the value of AD plus CD? See here. AD plus CD is equal to AC because D belongs to AC. So replace AC into AD plus CD is what? AC. So we got AC square. So that's why we can write therefore AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Okay, this is what the Pythagoras theorem. That is what? Square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of square of its two adjacent sides. Clear? And by this way we have completed one more theorem after 6.7. Taking the base of theorem 6.7 we have completed 6.8. okay, so you can view the full theorem. Whatever given in the textbook, it doesn't matter, but try to write down the concept of 6.7 in the Pythagoras theorem, that is to prove the two triangles in the form triangle and the main triangle. Similarly for what? In this one also. Okay, so by this way, after getting the two values, we have to add them, that is AB square is equal to this and BC square is equal to this. Okay, You have to practice on this portion whatever I'm saying now, and here it becomes easier for you. Put the values, take AC common, and you know the value of AD plus CD. Replace AD plus CD by AC and you will get AC square, and hence we prove that square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of square of two adjacent sides. You can see here AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, so in my next segment I am going to explain you converge of Pythagoras theorem. Okay.